Eyes are on Jared Goff. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Dreadnoughts and the Chargers on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to Algier. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Going for it all. He's got it! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dreadnoughts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch, and if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Herbert. He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Herbert. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Chargers have the 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Throwing now is Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Dicker's kick is good, and the Chargers are on the board. It's 7-3.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So they'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Algier. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll go again here with Algier. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Algier. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got a man. That's Myers. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Dreadnoughts go out to a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Herbert now on first down. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Dobbins. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A big loss of the play. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. 1st and 10. Now, Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards for the touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Play action now. It's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Herbert now on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Herbert.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to compete.
Oh, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Now Goff. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Craig Tucker. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The Chargers offense and their running back set to go once more. And this has been a nightmare game for him so far. He had the lost fumble earlier and limited success running against this stout defense. Come off the field a couple of times shaking his head. What can you do? Right now the answer is he can't do much. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's a run. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now here's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. Now Herbert. Oh, he feels the pressure and he'll go down back at the 6. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He's got Myers on the completion.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Goff to throw on first down. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On first down, Herbert. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
A run with Dobbins. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. It is third and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right. On first down, it's Goff. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the London first down.
On play action, Goff. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. From the gun, it's Goff. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down force the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught left side by Bowers. They'll get 19 out of that play, and that will be a first down. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's caught by Bowers. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. In motion is Myers. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Goff. A wide open. There is Bowers. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll run here with Algier. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Algier. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Throwing here is Goff. And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a let. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dreadnoughts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing, Herbert. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked up by Isaiah Polamau.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. It is a touchdown. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Dreadnoughts 38, Chargers 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Herbert to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Herbert now on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
That one a bit high, but it's complete.
It came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, and it works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a second and 9. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
Herbert to the air again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Set to go now on first and 10. Now Herbert again. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Herbert to the air again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
There's that man again. Another catch.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers will cut into that lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Algier. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Algier. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. So the Handshake's down on the field following a good win here. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from SoFi.